Hey everyone, welcome to Sea City Culture. If you're looking to explore the incredible futuristic city of Dubai, you're in the right place. Today we're sharing our top 10 favorite things to do in this stunning city. From soaring skyscrapers to pristine beaches, from cultural experiences to adrenaline-pumping adventures, Dubai has something for everyone. Let's dive right in. All right, first up, we're hitting the ground running, and when I say ground, I mean actual ground, covered in millions of flowers. We're talking about the Miracle Garden. This place is insane. Imagine walking through a sea of 150 million flowers sculpted into the craziest shapes and sizes. I'm talking Emirates of 380s made of flowers, full size. Smurfs chilling in their mushroom houses. It's like Alice in Wonderland, but with way better weather. Now, because Dubai's heat is no joke, do yourself a favor and get there early. Like right when they open at 9 a.m. You'll beat the crowds and the worst of the sun. Trust me, you'll want to spend at least a couple of hours getting lost in this floral fantasy land. And hey, if you're still feeling the flower power, check out the butterfly garden right next door. Thousands of butterflies just fluttering around you. It's magical, dude. Next up is a place that needs no introduction, but I'm going to give it one anyway, the Dubai Mall. This isn't just a mall, people, it's an experience. It's bigger than you can possibly imagine. Seriously, picture 200 football fields stitched together. That's the size of this place. You could spend a week here and still not see everything. Over 1,200 stores, 200 restaurants, an Olympic-sized ice rink, a freaking aquarium with sharks and rays swimming above your head. They even have a dinosaur skeleton, a real one from like 150 million years ago. Now, I gotta warn you, this place gets packed, like 75 million visitors a year packed. So if you're not into crowds, maybe skip the weekend rush. But seriously, even if you just walk through it once, you gotta see the Dubai Mall. It's a testament to how extra Dubai can be. Okay, let's talk about the big guy, the main event, the reason you see Dubai trending on Instagram every other day, the Burj Khalifa. This building is insane. It's like someone took the word tall and just cranked it up to 11. 3 Eiffel Towers stacked on top of each other. That's how high we're talking. And the view, don't even get me started. You can head up to the observation deck on the 154th floor. That's right, the 154th floor. It's the highest outdoor observation deck in the world. And you can stand there looking out over the entire city, the desert stretching out beyond, and just feel incredibly small and insignificant, but in a good way. Like, it makes you realize how much there is to see and do in this world. Oh, and before I forget, make sure to catch the Dubai Fountain Show happening right outside the Burj. It's this crazy water and light show perfectly synced to music. Seriously, it's mesmerizing. All right, this next one is for all my fellow tech geeks, futurists, and anyone who's ever looked at the stars and wondered what if. The Museum of the Future. This place is straight out of a sci-fi movie. It's been called the most beautiful building on Earth, and honestly, I can see why. It's this sleek, silver torus covered in Arabic calligraphy. But the real magic is inside. This isn't your typical dusty museum. This is an immersive experience that throws you headfirst into the future. Imagine stepping into a spaceship, exploring a rainforest teeming with robotic creatures, or designing your own personalized genetic code. It's mind-blowing, thought-provoking, and a little bit scary all at the same time. Oh, and one more thing, this place is popular, like really popular, so do yourself a favor and book your tickets online in advance. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on this. Okay, picture this, you're cruising through the Persian Gulf, and suddenly, out of the blue, you see a giant palm tree. Not just any palm tree, but an island shaped like one. That's the palm Jumeirah, and it's just as crazy as it sounds. This man-made island is so massive you can actually see it from space. Now, you can explore the palm in a bunch of ways. You can stay at the iconic Atlantis Hotel, which is basically its own mini city with water parks, aquariums, and enough restaurants to keep you fed for a year. Or you can just hop on the monorail and cruise down the trunk, taking in the insane views of the city and the sea. And for the adrenaline junkies out there, you can even skydive over the palm. I'm talking free-falling from thousands of feet, the wind screaming in your ears, and this insane island getting closer and closer. It's an experience you'll never forget. Let's be real, Dubai is all about that luxury life, and nothing says luxury like sipping cocktails by a rooftop pool overlooking the city skyline. And trust me, Dubai does rooftop pools like nowhere else. We're talking infinity pools that seem to drop off the edge of skyscrapers, bars, perched hundreds of feet in the air, and views that will make your jaw drop. Now, if you're looking for the ultimate Instagrammable experience, you've got to check out Aura Sky Pool. It's the world's highest 360-degree infinity pool, and the views are just ridiculous. But be warned that this place is popular, so book your spot well in advance. And if you're looking for something a little more low-key, check out Level 43 Sky Lounge on top of the Sheraton Hotel. It's got a great vibe, delicious drinks and stunning views of the Burj Khalifa. Okay, let's talk about the other side of Dubai, the side that's all about sun, sand, and relaxation. Dubai Marina is where the city meets the sea, and it's a whole different vibe. Imagine strolling along the waterfront promenade, lined with cafes, restaurants, and shops, or hopping on a yacht and cruising through the marina, surrounded by towering skyscrapers. And then there are the beaches. JBR Beach is the most popular, and for good reason. It's got everything you could want in a beach white sand, crystal clear water, and plenty of space to soak up the sun. Plus, you get amazing views of the Ain Dubai, the world's largest Ferris wheel. Oh, and speaking of views, make sure to take a dinner cruise along the coast. You'll get to see the city skyline all lit up at night, which is a sight you won't forget. All right, time to kick things up a notch. If you're looking for an adrenaline rush, look no further than jet skiing in Dubai. Imagine yourself zipping across the water, the wind whipping through your hair, the sun beating down on your face. It's the ultimate way to experience the city's coastline. And the best part? You get to see all the iconic landmarks from a whole new perspective. The Burj Al Arab, Atlantis, the Burj Khalifa, they all look even more impressive from the water. Pro tip: book a morning session. The waters are calmer, the crowds are smaller, and you'll get to enjoy the city before the heat really kicks in. Okay, I know what you're thinking, Abu Dhabi, but this video is about Dubai. And you're right, but trust me on this one. A day trip to Abu Dhabi is a must-do. It's just a quick hour-and-a-half drive from Dubai, and it's like stepping into a whole different world. First up, you got to visit the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque. This place is unreal. It's one of the largest and most beautiful mosques in the world, with stunning white marble, intricate carvings, and a sense of peace and tranquility that's hard to describe. Next, head over to the Louvre Abu Dhabi. It's a collaboration between France and the UAE, and it's home to some incredible art and artifacts from around the world. And if you're feeling fancy, stop by the Emirates Palace for afternoon tea. It's one of the most luxurious hotels in the world, and the tea is an experience in itself. And last but not least, we've arrived at my #1 pick for things to do in Dubai, a desert safari. This is a must-do, guys. Seriously, if you only have time for one thing on this list, make it this. Imagine yourself cruising through the desert in a 4x4, the sand dunes stretching out as far as the eye can see. You'll get to experience the thrill of dune bashing, where your driver takes you on a wild ride up and down the dunes. And if that's not your thing, you can always opt for a more relaxed camel ride. But the real magic happens at sunset. You'll arrive at a traditional Bedouin camp, where you'll be treated to a feast of Middle Eastern delicacies, live music, and belly dancing. It's the perfect way to end an unforgettable day. All right, we've covered a lot of ground, but I couldn't resist throwing in a couple of bonus tips. First up, the Dubai frame. This place is awesome. It's basically a giant picture frame, but like a really, really big one. We're talking 150 meters tall. And the best part, the frame itself, is an observation deck. You can take an elevator to the top and walk across the glass-bottomed bridge, giving you incredible panoramic views of the city. On one side, you've got old Dubai with its traditional architecture and bustling souks, and on the other side, you've got the modern city with its towering skyscrapers and futuristic vibe. It's like taking a walk through time. My second bonus tip isn't about a specific place, but more about an experience. Get a little lost. Seriously, ditch the itinerary for a day and just wander. Explore the back streets, get lost in the souks, and just soak up the atmosphere. You never know what hidden gems you might stumble upon. Talk to the locals, ask for recommendations, try some street food. Dubai is a melting pot of cultures, and the best way to experience it is to just dive in head first. Thanks for exploring Dubai with me. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe to See City Culture so we can continue exploring amazing cities together. We've got plenty more adventures lined up, and we'd love for you to join me. See you in the next video.